Hi there, it's Debbie Anderson here today from Inner Liberation Healing, and I'm here to help you today on your path to healing. Today I'm going to share with you a piece of a quantum healing hypnosis session that my client has agreed to share. And I've called this particular session, or part of the session, as Soon All of the Lies Will Be Exposed. So before I just tell you a little bit more about that, if I'd ask you could please subscribe to my channel, to leave me a thumbs up if it resonates with you, or a comment, that would be great. So in this video, my client connects with his highest self, and he talks about how we are, how he exists, and I'm sure others as well, on different realms all at the same time, and his higher version of himself keeps an eye on himself on this 3D world. And also he talks about how we are all going to rise up in our vibration, not always at the same time. We're at different places. And how Mother Earth is also rising up in her vibration. And we're all going to become aware of this at some point in time and become this new being, which has many new powers that we will become aware in the future of many things, like actually being able to instantly manifest things. He also talks about the Conductors of Consciousness, who are helping humans and humanity, and they actually reside, if you want to call it that, just below Source, and so in a higher place than our highest selves, for example. Also, he talks about how we will not have to be existing with evil around us on higher realms, because it will not exist. It's not able to vibrate at that level. And that we are, when we are in the transitional period of going from not using money in the future, that we will, it would be a benefit to collect precious metals, if you can do that. Of course, I'm not giving you any financial information or suggestions. This is through the client's highest self. So, and then lastly, how he talks about how all the lies that we have been
Is there anything else that you would like to talk about in this scene?
Long time. All those lies are going to be exposed, and that's going to be soon.
For Alan?
That's going to happen. So I hope that you enjoy this
the questions
session,
which he knows the answers
and I
to
will
already.
see you on the next video.
Would you like those questions now?
Yes.
Okay, because Alan's provided those questions to me. The first question that he's asked is, does a higher vibrational me, meaning Alan, exist this realm we are on in Earth?
He exists in different realms at the same time. He's higher, not his higher self, but a higher version of himself from the future exists at the same time, keeping an eye on him. He has experienced his consciousness as Alan in other realms at the same time. So yes, he does exist.
And he can access, like you were mentioning a few minutes ago, that he accesses this now through meditation in his pyramid. Yes. But soon he will be able to access this just by being. He won't have to, right?
Yes, as the vibration of the earth rises, as he rises his vibration, as we all do, as this imposition on earth, as it dissolves, that will then awaken more people. The energy is rising around the planet, and Mother Earth rising at the same time, all speeds up this process to where we will be all become aware of who we are, where we came from. This is the new being. This is the new being that has all these powers as well, powers of instant manifestation, but not everyone will have those to start. Need only the truly awakened, advanced, spiritually beings will have this because they are aware of it. So because they are aware of it, they will have it. Whereas the so-called sleeping people of Earth, they will not, because it would be dangerous for them to have such powers with not the spiritual knowledge and growth. So they will come along with us. Maybe they will be behind us, so to speak, but they will shift along with us. Even the most asleep will still come with us. In fact, the most asleep ones are some of the bravest ones from a highest perspective.
Why is that?
Because without those, the evil ones would not have got to the state of power they are now. And it's taken this level of imposition and evilness on the planet for you to evolve to where you will need to go. This is where these conductors of consciousness do their work. They see it from the biggest picture and know that these atrocities, even the most horrible, horrific things, what's happened on this realm, have been necessary to complete your journey, to awaken you. It's just a process. In fact, this level of consciousness is slightly above myself, as conductors of consciousness are even closer to source than we are. But we do know it is all a game. So when you experience things on Earth, and you, Debbie, please try to take a step back and see it from these highest perspectives, and try not to get sucked into the negativity, and see it as the game it is, a necessary game for you to accomplish and to get knowledge and to grow as a being. And then all this knowledge goes back to source and helps source to grow too. It's like an extension of source to gather knowledge to take back. I hope you understand.
Yes, I do. So will the evil that's been on the earth, will that eventually all dissipate? Will it all eventually be removed?
It won't be removed. It just won't be in our realm, because as a collective consciousness rise, it cannot exist in that level of consciousness. So it's not that it will disappear. It's just that we will move away from it.
Okay.
And it will not be able to interact with us no more.
Okay. That's clear to me now. So Alan's next question is Alan a ball of energy ship in this higher vibrational existence? Am I in a ball? He's asking if he's in a ball of energy ship in this higher vibrational existence.
Yeah. Yes. That is his future self. That's his future self, what comes and watches over him on Earth. Yes.
Nice.
He has experienced this once before. He had an experience where he was this in a ship on his own, just him experience it. We gave him this limited version of what he really is in the future. So yes, he does exist in that ship.
Wow, that's cool. Okay, thank you. That's good to know for people. Okay. So he's asking, I don't know if you answered this, how does he reach millions of viewers with his book? How does he do that when his book is complete?
He needs to, first of all, start to sell it as a physical book, but give away a small section of it as a digital book.
Uh,
That will then get people to buy his book. That will then take the pressure off Alan to concentrate on just financially selling the book. And then it will be spread just by people, because at the moment, if he makes videos about these subjects too much, they are censored and they are deliberately hidden. That's why he's not getting the views what he should get. However, in an ebook, that's not the case, and it will be spread by people spreading it. People will share it. People will go to links and download it.
Will this
Buy it.
censorship stop?
Yes, gradually. A time is coming very soon where people will see through the devastation of the vaccine. They will see the lies the media has done. They will see through the lies, all the lies. Once this happens, the power will not be here no more. They will not have this is the last part of their power, is the media. Once this goes away, that is the biggest downfall and the biggest loss of power of these evil ones. But always remember, these evil ones, they are just playing their part. Without them,
that's a hard one to. When you think of is there truth to the child sex trafficking? Is that a truth? Because that's supposed to, with the dumbs, and it's supposed to be all over for a very, very long time. These poor children.
Yes.
That is true. And they're playing their parts too, the children?
The children chose to come into the life, even to experience this, because when you are not in this life, you know it is just a game. The analogy I can give you is if you was playing a computer game with your friend, and in this computer game you was the baddie and he was the goodie. Then in the computer game you killed him.
Yeah.
Do you deserve to die as a person playing the game? Of course not, because it's just a game. These characters needed to exist to play the game. Therefore, if everyone was good, you would not be able to experience the duality of bad and good. So it's all a game.
It's a hard one when you experience, like, for example, a child that you might know who's experienced very bad abuse. For example, you're living on the 3D world and seeing the child suffer. It's hard to step back from that and say, oh, they're playing a part. They're playing the movie. Because you're seeing them suffer. And
that's the point of the game, though. It's real. It makes it real. And we understand. We understand and we feel for these children, because when you're in the game, disconnected from the fact that you are in a game, it is real to you. You feel it to be real.
Yes.
So it's just natural to feel that. But from time to time, you cannot let that take hold of you and drain you and be obsessed by that, because in the grander picture, like we've just said, it is just a big game to give you an experience.